When the war in Ukraine began, the world saw tanks, missiles, and battle lines, but there is another front, far quieter and far less visible, that may have been prepared years in advance. Backhand index pointing right. Did Russia prepare for this war not only militarily, but through gold accumulation, financial reserves, and a broader strategy to escape the dominance of the US dollar? This is where a financial, geopolitical conspiracy theory emerges, one that deserves to be examined through real data. The turning point, 2014, when Russia changed course. In 2014, following the Crimea crisis, Russia faced its first major wave of Western sanctions. From that moment, Russia's financial strategy changed dramatically: sharp reductions in US dollar reserves, gradual selling of US Treasury bonds, a rapid acceleration in physical gold accumulation. Backhand index pointing right. For conspiracy theorists, this marks the moment Russia began preparing for a long-term confrontation with the Western-led financial system. How much gold did Russia accumulate? Data over time. According to the Russian Central Bank's published data, 2010, 800 tons of gold, 2014, 200 tons, 2016, 600 tons, 2018, over 2,100 tons, 2020 to 2021, 300 tons. Backhand index pointing right. In just over a decade, Russia nearly tripled its gold reserves, becoming one of the top 5 gold-holding nations in the world. At the same time, the share of USD in Russia's reserves dropped sharply. Sanction-vulnerable assets were replaced with domestically held gold. From a conspiracy perspective, this looks like preparation for exclusion from the Western financial system. Gold as a financial weapon under sanctions. When the Ukraine war erupted in 2022, Western countries froze hundreds of billions of dollars in Russian foreign reserves, assets held in USD and euro abroad. But gold was different. Physical gold does not rely on SWIFT, cannot be frozen by administrative order, can be used as domestic financial backing. Backhand index pointing right. This led many to ask, did Russia anticipate comprehensive sanctions long before the war began? Gold price surge. How much did Russia gain? Russia holds approximately 2,300 tons of gold, equal to about 74 million ounces. Gold prices, pre-2020 average, $1,300 per ounce, 2023 to 2024 levels, $2,000 per ounce. Backhand index pointing right. A price increase of roughly $700 per ounce. That translates to an estimated increase of is almost equal to over $50 billion, although largely a paper gain. This increase strengthened Russia's financial resilience, supported confidence in its domestic currency, reduced the impact of sanctions. BRICS, China, and the hidden gold reserves. Russia is not alone. China is arguably the most critical player in gold accumulation and de-dollarization strategies. Officially, China reports 200 to 2,300 tons of gold. However, many analysts believe the real figure is far higher. Why? China is the world's largest gold producer. Most domestically mined gold is not exported. Gold is purchased through state-owned enterprises, commercial banks, channels not reflected in official reserves. Additionally, China reports gold purchases in long, infrequent intervals, creating significant data lag. Backhand index pointing right. Independent estimates suggest China may control thousands of tons more gold than officially disclosed. Backhand index pointing right. Russia accumulates gold openly and aggressively. Backhand index pointing right. China accumulates gold quietly, patiently, and strategically. Different approaches, but a shared goal: reducing reliance on the US dollar. Why is the US dollar the world's dominant currency? To challenge the dollar, one must first understand why it is so powerful. The dollar dominates because the US has the largest and most liquid financial markets, global trust in US legal and institutional stability, America's military strength and alliance network, control and protection of global trade routes. Backhand index pointing right. The US dollar is not just money, it is the foundation of the current world order. Oil is still traded primarily in US dollars, creating constant global demand for USD. This system forces energy importers to hold dollars, channels capital back into US markets. BRICS faces major obstacles: no unified, trusted common currency, divergent national interests. Gold has value, but lacks flexibility for large-scale global trade. Backhand index pointing right breaking the petrodollar system is far more difficult than simply avoiding USD in bilateral deals. According to this theory, Russia prepared early, China prepared quietly. BRICS provides long-term structural support. Backhand index pointing right. The goal is not to overthrow the dollar overnight, but to gradually erode its absolute dominance. The dollar may not collapse, but its unchallenged monopoly could be weakened over time. Did Russia and BRICS plan this years in advance? Perhaps this is not a hidden conspiracy, but a long-term financial defense strategy in an increasingly unstable world. Backhand index pointing right. What is clear is this: gold, BRICS, and the US dollar are becoming central pieces in a global power struggle. If you found this analysis thought-provoking, please like the video to support the channel, and subscribe for more content on geopolitics, global finance, and data-driven conspiracy analysis.